Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina wa Nabiyina Muhammadin wa alihi tayyibin wa tahirin. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Our dearest elders, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Couple of months ago, we would recall that the Jamaat had sent out a message, tough choices ahead. The reason we had sent that message out was because we have initiatives in our communities, not only in Nairobi Jamaat, but around the world that are created and formulated to assist the membership. One of them in Nairobi specifically was the rent-to-own plan, which we have, if I'm not mistaken, 21 or 22 Mu'mineen and Mu'minat who are benefiting from it. Out of those, we have 3 to 4, which is about 20% of that number, who are not keeping up with their payments, and we have reached out to them on multiple occasions that you are not able to meet your obligations. What's the plan? And we were going to take very firm action against them because as per the document, you will be evicted from your house. But before that, we asked members to come forward to give us a solution. So obviously we have very wise and respected seniors in our community. They called us and said, and then we did that. And Alhamdulillah, quite a bit of that issue was resolved. And right now we have, you can say, 50% of the problem remaining, which we are still trying to resolve in an amicable and mutually beneficial manner. Another issue, which actually is a very painful one, is the Africa Federation education loan. There are people who have taken loans from Africa Federation 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Today they own houses, they have cars, they are married, they have 3 children or 2 children, enjoying life, and there's a loan of the Federation outstanding. This is very, very unfair because remember, Africa Federation, Nairobi Jamaat, Dar es Salaam, Mombasa, these Jamaats don't belong to us. They belong to the 12th Imam, and we are responsible for every action we do. So it came to our attention, obviously, from the Africa Federation recently, that this is the outstanding of Nairobi Jamaat, almost $270,000. From that, there was a default of over 180 something thousand, and it's very concerning. People who attend namaz, people who attend majalis, and they don't fulfill their obligations. It's a big question, it's a very big concern. As we know, dua and dawa. You can't say, oh Allah, mani rizq up, pachi garma, not ni barish thase. This is not going to happen. You have to go to work. You have to get out of the house, go to work and earn your rizq. In the same manner, these institutions need effort, physically and mentally and emotionally, to be run. We can't just say, Allah is there and He'll sort it out. No, there is that part where we do tawakkal, but before tawakkal, you have to, as the saying of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, is tie your camel, then trust in Allah. So this is what's going to happen in Nairobi Jamaat in the next month or so. Any person who has not paid their lawajam, has not fulfilled their obligation of a loan, be it Africa Federation, Nairobi Jamaat, Nairobi Jafri Academy, their school fees, their education or economic development loans, any financial obligation that any person has in this Jamaat and has not been fulfilled without reasonable circumstances or something really justifiable, like, my business closed during COVID, or I become handicapped, or bara jama mari gyo. So, other than those, if you're enjoying your life and you have outstanding monies with any of our institutions, you will be penalized. What do I mean by that? There will be a process. First of all, as we know, in Nairobi Jamaat we have RSE, where the trustees, the managing committee and the NJEB come under one body to decide all the financial matters of this organization. We will first have a look at all that. Zaheerabbas Chairman, school fees nati bhairo. So I'll be given an email or call. Assalamu alaikum, barabar che, boss, શું થાય છે? ફીઝ નથી આપવાની. I have to justify. Ache, Oluche, whatever, and I propose to pay in this manner. If that proposal is not met with the conditions that are given to the Jamaat, services will not be given. So must have asked, services like what? I would like us to also refer to the constitution. If a person has not paid his lawajam, he is not entitled to any service of the Jamaat except that which is wajib. The only wajib thing in this complex is that masjid. So, we'll take it a step further. Namaz, Bismillah. Majlis, Bismillah. Niyaz, Bismillah. Ghusl kafan dafan, we will bury you. Other than that, there is a seniors program, there is a ladies program, you want to get your daughter married, you will not do it here. Do it outside where you can, don't have any obligation to that place. Because we have cases where the brother has taken a loan, the sister has taken a loan, Africa Federation I'm talking about, and they're not paid. It's been 6 years, 8 years. What's going on? We have a sense of responsibility or not? And the leniency our Jamaats have, I was telling our vice chairman here, I was just standing in line for Niyaz in I think it must have been Muharram. And I don't even know if you put the mercy of Allah and the mercy of a Khoja Jamaat, and the mercy of the Khoja Jamaat is more than Allah's. Because Allah has punishment. You do wrong, we will punish you. You do this, you will see the consequence of it. Don't think that Allah has given you faith and is not going to test you. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But a Khoja Jamaat, lawajam bhar ke na bhar, education loan bhar ke na bhar, kai nati thawanu. You come to mosque and even that very arrogantly. The people who have guaranteed loans in this Jamaat, and they walk like, have some haya, have some shame that you have taken a commitment on behalf of somebody. That person is not paid, you have not paid, and you're both here coming laughing as if nothing is wrong. We will not accept this anymore. And we have also got a letter from Africa Federation stating that what is our course of action in this regard. Also, I want to mention here that Alhamdulillah in 2018 or 19, we were recognized by Africa Federation education loan, that recovery, that we did very well, because that year we recovered a lot of money. But why should we be recognized for recovering money of 15 years ago? Because the loans we recovered were much older than that. So now there has to be, like I'm saying, dua and dawa. Tie your camel and trust in Allah. So Nairobi Jamaat now is going to take very firm and stern action against people who have financial obligations and are not fulfilling them without a reasonable explanation, which even as in the teachings of Islam and the Quran, you must give people the chance to speak and explain what has happened. All right. Jamaat services will not be provided to anybody who does not reasonably give an explanation to the committee which will be formed, which I will be heading myself, because this is not a matter of, it's not a trivial matter. It's an important matter, and I will be heading it myself. I would request and urge our members, please, and now I'm saying this in a very soft and humble tone, please fulfill your obligations. This money is not ours. It's not the managing committees. It's not the trustees. We are holding it in trust for the 12th Imam, and we have to run this institution fairly, the way we would have our own places run. If I owed you money, I'm sure you would tell me, hello, what's the plan for my money? Or stuff like that. Those people who we feel need assistance, we will do our best to discuss with the Africa Federation, maybe even World Federation, other donors, that look, this family, they are in a real crisis, okay, and they need to pay this money. Kindly assist us to pay the loan, because obviously it is a very highly recommended act, mustahab, to assist a person who is unable to meet his financial obligations, be it a debt or his normal day-to-day needs. So in conclusion, though it is going to be a tough exercise, but we will keep the window open always for discussion and dialogue, where we can assist those who need the help. If you are enjoying your life, you can enjoy it on your own account. Don't enjoy it on the account of the Jamaat or other people. And that includes guarantors who have guaranteed loans, those who have taken loans from Africa Federation, those who have not paid fees, those who have not paid lawajam. You will see the consequences of what you have done and not felt a pinch of it till today. So in conclusion, I again humbly urge and request us all to fulfill those obligations, because this is not, doesn't belong to us. It belongs to Allah and the Imam, and we must do justice to it, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.